Hey there, this is Odell Bizzell. Super excited to have been a part of the NODA Region IV conference. What's really cool about this is I got to meet so many students, so many faculty and advisors that are passionate about helping students better be retained in their communities. Check out some of the footage from our event. I had a great time. Thank you to the committee, and I would love to come to your campus and share to your organization about how we can fight the battle of retention. Enjoy. Retention is not just a higher education issue. It's not just a higher education issue. Retention is a life issue. It's a life issue. And part of that, before I start, how many of you before today, before this day, have never heard of me before? Raise your hands high. Oh my gosh. Caleb, I really keep thinking I'm more famous than that, but I guess I'm not. But I'm from North Carolina, and I was able to go to school because in high school, I'll just say it, I was kind of a big deal. Has anybody in here ever seen the TV series Saved by the Bell? Okay, most of you. I was kind of like the Black Jack Morris. Finished in the top 10 of my class. Went to the largest public university in North Carolina on a full ride scholarship. Okay, cool. But I have to finish the story. See, I went to college and I lost my mind. I had never been anywhere really. And man, I had so much fun. So much so, I lost my scholarship after my first year. But I was not allowed to quit. My family, they did everything but threaten my life for me not to quit. So I went back to school. So I was retained, and so I go back to school my sophomore year. I'm sitting in the cafeteria. I'm sitting in the caf with my best friend since 6th grade. We went to middle school together, high school together, college together. It's my boy. And so we're sitting and we're talking, and he points behind me and says, "Hey, Odell, I bet you won't go talk to that girl over there." Now, by the look on this face, I know you could probably be like, "Oh, Odell didn't have any problem with the ladies," right? But I got tired of hearing him say stuff. And so I go up to her, I put my line on, I'm like, "Yes, how are you? Never seen you here before. I'm Odell, you mind if I sit down?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, so I'm here now, yes." And so I go through my lines because I got my script that I go through, and then I found out she had a boyfriend. High school sweetheart, been with him her whole high school career. But, everybody say but. She ain't like him, though. She ain't like him. So, brother man got in good and ended up being my best friend. Now, she my best friend. What I didn't tell you in that story is that my wife told me that had she not found a proper connection, she was going to quit. 4 ways, everybody say 4 ways. 4 ways to overcome retention. And so the first way, everybody say the first way. The first way is we really want to look in the mirror and we want to see the benefits. We want to see the benefits and we want to articulate the benefits to our new students. So the second way that we overcome the obstacles in retention is community. Build a community. Build a community. Build a family. Relatives have your name. Family has your back. Relatives have your name. They have your bloodline. Family has your back. And so what we have to do as student leaders, as faculty, as staff, we have to make sure that the new students know, hey, I got your back. And another way that we build community, you all know this, is through student leadership. It's getting students locked in. And it's like, well, I knew that, Odell. That's great. But here's what success is. Success is just a study and application of the obvious. We have to make sure that we understand diversity. Diversity is not just a beautiful rainbow coalition of people. Oh, we just have different people, like she's black, she's white, she's Asian, she's Latina. Yeah, diversity. No. Diversity is sharing and appreciating a different culture. It's sharing and appreciating a different culture. And so with diversity and building a community, here's what I want you to understand, I want you to know. And I want to say this as carefully as I know how. The only thing in life that should be separated by color is laundry. That's the only thing. The third way is we really do have to mirror successful programs. We have to mirror successful programs. You are so much more powerful than you know. So much more powerful. I illustrated it to you guys. You know, I was retained, and then my wife, she got all of this goodness, but she stayed in school. And after meeting me and, being with my friends and all this stuff, like, she still has friends to this day because she stayed in school. And she can share to them. One of our friends actually just had their first child. And so she can share with them, hey, I know what you're going through. So retention, it's not just a higher education issue. We're not just about the numbers. We're about helping people do life. You resolve to meet one person, to meet them, to befriend them, to meet them and to befriend them. All we really want, the only desire that we really share, all of us, is we desire to be significant. We desire to matter. We all do. And so for you all in here that understand your value as a leader, that understand your value in the orientation process, you've got to let your new students know that they count, that they matter. You've got to do that. And if we can do that with just one person, let them know the benefits of staying locked in. Build a community with them. Make sure that we look at other successful programs and we do those things and we just pick one person, then we can really, really, really battle this enemy, this opposition of retention. I appreciate you guys' time. I'm Odell Bizzell.